take a look at this indefinite integral. At first, it doesn't appear to be a U-sub problem because if you look at the inside of the more complicated part, that would be the x plus 4 inside the radical in the denominator, that's already pretty simple, and its derivative is not what we see on the top. So here's how we do this more tricky type of U-sub problem. Let's let u be equal to not just the x plus 4, but the square root of x plus 4. And watch what happens. Radical sign is a little messy, so let's square both sides. U squared then is equal to x plus 4. And we're going to use that as our basis for all of the substitutions. First, we're going to take the derivative of both sides. So we see that 2u du is equal to dx. That's what we'll use to replace the du. On the other hand, on the top, we have a 2x plus 1. So let's first isolate the x. X is equal to u squared minus 4. Double both sides. 2x is equal to 2u squared minus 8. And then 2x plus 1 is equal to 2u squared. Adding 1 to both sides gives this right-hand side a minus 7. So now we have a 2u du that's going to replace the dx, a 2u squared minus 7 that will replace the 2x plus 1, and a u in the denominator that will replace the square root of x plus 4. So plugging in all that subbing, we get, in terms of u, the integral of, in the numerator, 2u squared minus 7, in the denominator, u, and instead of the dx, we multiply by 2u du. At first glance, this might look a little bit more complicated, but notice there's a u on the top and a u on the bottom, and those both cancel out. And now, if we clean that all up, look what we have. We have the integral of, distribute that to, 4u squared minus 14 du. And that's a pretty simple integral. All we have to use is the reverse power rule, so that becomes 4u cubed over 3 minus 14u plus c. And the final step is to sub back in what we had in place of u, which was the square root of x plus 4. And we get integral of, oh, I'm sorry. Let's erase that. We already integrated. I don't need the integral sign anymore. We got 4/3. U is x plus 4 square root, which is really the same thing as x plus 4 to the 1/2. And we need to cube that. So we get x plus 4 to the 3/2 minus 14 times the square root of x plus 4 plus c. And that is the final answer.